the Seattle Seahawks. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Second and 13. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen to Jeanty. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cut 19, cut 19. Warriors 70.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Walter Nolan, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andrew McCorvey. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When you talk about this Seahawk defense,
they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Inside handoff to Mixon. And some running him over. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
42 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
And looking to throw, Penix.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Penix working out of the gun here. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Bears first down.
We're scoreless after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Jamar Chase.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
At the 35.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Ready? 19, Cowboy 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
18 Cardinal, 18.
On first down, it's Genty. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
The Seahawks at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
3rd and 4.
Beyond the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Set. Cougar 79 Broncos.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A run straight ahead with Genty. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready?
He'll look to throw. From left side, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
Cowboy 80. Tag. 70 Lion. Take over.
They'll look to throw here. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Nixon will try the right side. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked in right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw Penix.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
Nixon running right side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
A play fake. Now Penix. Throw left side, complete to Chase.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Jamar Chase
With his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Here's Groupie for the PAT.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Bears 14, Seahawks 7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And that is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Cup 19. Ready?
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. 19, shot.
Here's Richardson to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Genty.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Get it. Viking 18. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70. Cougar 19.
Again, it's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here's second and 10.
60. 79 Dragon 60. 70 Lions. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
19. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 70 Rick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt. Go.
And Richardson yet again. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Marte Mapu, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance at a return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the 25, here's a second down and 9. Here's Penix. Oh, ill-advised throw down. It's intercepted.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Sack. Viking 18. Let's go.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. He'll look to throw.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
and goal at the 3-yard line.
Genty will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and goal from the 1.
Henderson will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the 1st half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for 28 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Got a man, that's the gap.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
To the air, Penix. This goes out wide from Mixon.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll throw with Penix.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. Now Penix
To Mixon on the check down. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
60 Bisons.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. That's to his running back, complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. A point after, good by Groupie. And the lead is now 21-14.
Seahawks 14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A run out of the gun with Jensen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. He'll field this at the 5. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And looking to throw, Penix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Bears.
Three quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Group will be able to add the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
19 Lion. Mustang 19. Ready.
2nd and 5. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. They're going to look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the 1st. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need. That's exactly what they have done.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Bravo 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And touchdown, Seattle. And Xavier Worthy, 52 yards. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. brings the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Back to Mixon on second down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
That one complete to McGinn. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
It connects quickly to Jamar Chase.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Jamar Chase
with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Groupie for the extra point.
Send me Stingley, bro. Just send Stingley over here, man.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Hey, send Stingley, bro.
After the touchdown,
How much you need for Stingley, though, bro?
And that is over the back line of the
I mean,
zone. It's a touchback.
what you want?
And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Hey, I might get him to you, too. That young stud I got coming. You feel me? Hey.
They'll come out first.
I like that young nigga, too. Like,
70 Lions. Check up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is intercepted.
up out of there, Jair.
Should do it.
Oh, yeah, man.
Jair Alexander.
Baby, come here.
Take over inside the 45.
We can swap now.
4-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
My bad, bro. I had to tend to my son real quick. My bad, bro.
Looking to throw, Penix. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he is going to have the Bears first. And that should be the capper. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you
Ooh,
did say it.
Look at that Brian Byrne. See you, boy.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Here's a give to Mixon. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Yeah.
Well, this was a
GG's.
ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear.